What is the deal, everybody? It's your boy, him from there. How's everybody doing? This is my first live, I guess not live show, but I guess yeah, my first live show with video and audio. So bear with me. Welcome to my little nerd corner in the crib where my all my junk is stored. My Legos, my big head, what is it called? Fat head of Blake when she graduated junior high, and all my other nerd stuff you see. My WWF championship belt back there. See that? Because we all think we're champions. It's WrestleMania weekend. You see, I'm ready. WrestleMania all weekend. After everybody does the activities and stuff like that, that's all I want to think about is WrestleMania. How's everybody doing out there? I hope everybody's having a good spring so far. We got at least up here in New Jersey, we got finally got some good weather. We're supposed to cool back down next week, so I don't know, but that's weather for you, right? I'm sweating. My air conditioner is on, I think, but every year they have to come and do the Freon thing. So I guess it's time to for them to replace the Freon in our air conditioning because it's barely working. But it's all right. I'll if I'm sweating like a pig, I always do because that's just me. I sweat. All right, man. I hope everybody's been keeping up with the show, man. Thanks for the support. Like I said, my 4 listeners. Shout out to them. Shout out to my 4 listeners. Hope I didn't keep you long in between shows though. But I've been busy, man. I've been doing some things and starting a new job and everything. So don't really have time to train for my new job and go to classes and stuff like that, and still be a family man and a dad and all that stuff. So bear with me between shows. I hope everybody's enjoying the content and keeping up with me, and I'm just I'm supporting, man. Like I said, man, I love to talk. I want to, I love everything pop culture, everything worldly, politics sometimes. But I just like to share my thoughts with people, man, and get it out there, man. I hope you share your thoughts with me, man. All right, man, let's get into it, man. So far, man, during spring break, man, it's been trippy, man. Especially with us, and it's us. And when I say us, I mean the African American Black population, man. We've been bugging. Besides shootings and stuff like that, that whole thing with the that kid, that baby being shot in Brooklyn by people a drive by shooting on a scooter. That was just bad. That was some stuff, especially if you have children. Well, anybody, if you're just a human being, man, you care and think that stuff like that should not happen. That's ridiculous. So just seeing all these things happen during spring break, man, and I don't know, man. We I don't want to say black fatigue, man, but it's a lot of stuff, man, that's going on, man, that we are, I'm sure, as a race, getting tired of, man. Like I saw one fight during this is all like I said, all during spring break. I guess the first week of spring break or on the weekend, something like that. The people having a fight at the Sky Zone. That those bouncy house, whatever the places for kids that kids are supposed to be able to go to and enjoy and have a good time and stuff like that. And I guess there was a big brawl and fight. I don't even know what the fight was over. I just saw the video on TikTok on the internet like everybody else, and oh man, that's crazy. We can't even go to take our kids places without us starting to fight for no reason, man. That don't make no sense, man. We need to go be able to go places and have fun and let loose and not have to get into a big brawl, man. You don't know how ridiculous it looks. I hope the people that are involved in that saw themselves on video and see how ridiculous they look and sound on video having a fight at a damn. It's like having a fight at Disney, like the people that get recorded having fights at Disney World. I know, I understand people get into altercations and not everybody, we're human. Nobody ever disagrees. People can disagree with each other and stuff like that, but come on, y'all. We can do better than that, man. We can do better than that. Then I saw there was another incident. There's a water park in Atlantic City. It just opened up. It's fairly new, but it's called Island Resort Water Park. And I seen that there was a stabbing there. Somebody stabbed like. Sometimes I don't understand how like what mindset you have to be in to go to these places that are initially for kids and for people to go and enjoy themselves and be in a bad mood, and then you're in such of a bad mood that you feel the need to stab somebody. That's crazy. You just had to, you got the thing on you, and you're just gonna, jig somebody up like you in jail. That don't. That's just. Come on, y'all. We can do better than this. We can do better than this. We're better than that, y'all. We're come on. Especially at places where we're taking our kids to have fun, man. We need to let that go, man, and just. enjoy ourselves and have fun, man, while we're on spring break and while we're on vacation, and not have people not want us in their establishments because they think something like this is going to happen every time. So come on, y'all. We can definitely do better than that. We can be better than that for real. That's just fucking crazy. Come on, y'all. Um, well, I guess it's been a 2 week I guess ceasefire, issued negotiated by our commander in chief. Oh, I hate to say that about that man, but I mean that's his title. Definitely doesn't act like one. But so what's the latest thing? Is oh, you're wearing a What's crazy about wars is that they did initially it's them, the politicians and people that run the country that are in these wars, not us. We're just like represented, and it's like the shit that they do with other countries and stuff like that, whatever, with oil or with money or whatever, that's shit that they negotiate. We have no call in that. We have, we could be able to vote for the person that we want in charge, but that person in charge initially is the person that makes all these fucking decisions that affect us at the end of the day, like the gas prices and the prices of food and stuff like that. At the end of the day, that affects us, and we elect these officials, and they not always doing stuff that we would agree with, but we just have to go ahead and deal with it. It's like y'all did that, and we had to deal with it. Y'all did that. Y'all did that, not us. I did. We didn't go over there and bomb Iran, and then, you know, have the whole oil thing situation. It's always that's where it always ends and stops with oil with these wars. I mean, that's the common denominator. Oil war, oil war. It's been like that since freaking Desert Storm. So it's always about this oil. And it seems like every 10, 15 years we go into war about it. And so, like I said, we just have to deal with that. They have to, deal with that, and we have to deal with it too. It trickles down to the gas prices and stuff like that. Initially, at the end of the day, the American people have to, suffer through it. But hey, well, we just got to, like I said, man, just go out, take care of your kids, take care of you. Don't do nothing stupid. Stop killing people. Come home, watch your sports, watch your movies, and just try to enjoy life, man. Because it's a lot of things out there that's keeping us from trying to enjoy and just be regular human beings and live. So that's all I can say, man, about that and our president and stuff. Let's move on to the next topic. And try to keep too much on that guy. Um, I don't know, the internet, yeah, the internet has been around for a while now, and right, but even now with social media and TikTok, and I'm not saying it's not entertaining, it's great, it's awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I watch TikTok, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram. I'm not complaining about it. I enjoy it. I do it like everybody else. But now it's just a collection of people who have the tools, to complain and share everything with you that sometimes I'm like, I really don't care. I guess that's why you could scroll by it though. But I don't know. Sometimes just a collection of people that have the tools to complain about any and everything, and share it with you. Like, oh, this is what. But it gets annoying. It gets very annoying. But I mean, I guess that's the state that we're in. That's the environment and the that's the way the world is now. Everybody wants to share their opinion about. Sometimes I just feel like people should just share their opinion with their loved ones. You know? Just keep your whatever controversial, whatever opinion to yourself. If that's what you think, keep that in your box. Keep that in your circle, in your house. And don't get on social media and just share it with everybody and then think, I don't know, I don't that's just how I feel. Like I share a lot on social media with my family pictures and pictures of me and things that I do and food that I eat, everything, just like everybody else. But I just think sometimes people share too much, and I don't know why nobody has learned from not sharing so much. You have to have some kind of privacy that you keep, to yourself and in within your family circle, within your circle of friends and family or people that you know. Just, but I don't know. Like I said, before social media, would you have just gone out and stood on, in front of your house and just screamed all your business out to everybody and hope that you get some kind of constructive criticism about what's going on in your life? I don't think you would do that. Or maybe you would, I don't know. But I don't know. Social media gives people a lot of, I don't know, just guts to do that. And I don't know. Sometimes, like I said, there's some shit just you should just keep to your damn self and not share with the world. Or, like I said, that's why we have close personal friends, right? People still have close personal friends, right? And or close personal friendship circles that they can just share their, garbage, not garbage. I'm not gonna say garbage. Everybody's business is not garbage, but share your business and your things with and get constructive criticism from them and not the internet and not everybody everybody does not need to know all of your business. And that's essentially what you do when you put all of your business on social media, on Facebook, something like that. Everybody that is, follows you knows that about what's going on in your life. And I don't think you should. I'm just a fan of not sharing everything. Keep some things with you. All right, that's just how him from there, like my man Alert would say, "Be love rolls." you know. Oh. All right. For the last since I don't know, for like a year and a half, the job that I was working didn't really have I wasn't really interacting with a lot of people. Like the job I was at was just it was I was essentially in an empty building, babysitting it, making sure the sale of the building went through, and there's a whole lot of stuff that I had to do, but it didn't involve a lot of people. There was like the most people I interacted with from 8 to 4 p.m. was like 3 to 4 people, or the DoorDash guy that came and brought me my lunch and stuff like that. But like during the day and this went on for like a year. Yeah, it's like almost a year. This is the job that I had, so I wasn't really interacting. The most interactions I had with the outside world, with people other than my family and friends, were the internet and things. So I wasn't really around people. But now I'm being back with the new job and then I'm starting. I'm around people now because I'm having to do training and essential be with the people that I'm going to be working with, and doing a lot of classes and a lot of training, and I'm back around people now. And oh my god, the young generation, and this is, I mean, the people in their 20s that are in their 20s now. Oh man, I'm not complaining because I'm not your parents, but good lord, some of y'all just like first of all, like, where are y'all in a rush to be? you know, where where exactly do y'all need to be that y'all like all for some reason always in a rush? Like essentially, when you start a new job and you start training, and they sign you up for trainings for so that you can do said job correctly and the right way, they send you to training and they schedule these trainings for you so that you can have training. And this is what part of the job, you're part to do this. So I don't understand coming into the training, and they're not that they put you in a room and tell you, stay here for a certain, they do tell you stay there for a time, but they give you that set time. So if the training is from, and it says in ink on paper, if the training is from 8 to 12 o'clock, or 8 to 4 o'clock, or 9 to 5 o'clock, then that's going down. So schedule your life appropriately to these trainings, being that this is going to be your job, the way you make money, the way you survive, the way you feed your children, the way you feed your kids, the way you survive on earth. This is what is going to help you do that and in your job. So the complaints and the questions that they've been asking and stuff like that, like, is this how long is this part? And is this gonna be this long? And when we gonna take a break? And like that. I'm just like, you're here for job training. These instructors are here to make sure we can do our job to the best of our abilities and help us, especially if if you're in this is a new field for you, you want to know everything about it so that you can do your job efficiently and not get fired. We're all in a 120-day you know, god damn it, I'm talking so much I'm losing my train of thought. You shouldn't smoke a lot of marijuana in your 20s because this is what happened. I tell people that all the time. Um, but they're trying to train you so that you can, do this job efficiently. And like I said, we have a 120-day probationary period. So that means, like, if it don't work out, like, or well, we don't think it's gonna be a no, for you. So in that case, try to, pay attention to the trainings and not complain about how long they take or how long they are going to go. Or can we go leave early? Is it possible we can just get through this fast? Like they would, like, to the point where rushing the instructor, like, oh, well, can you do this? And me, I'm a person, I like to ask questions. I like to talk and engage and share stories that are related to the field, or share stories related from your life to the field. So I'm that person in the class. I'm sorry, to ask questions, raises their hand. Is there any questions? I'm that person. But I'm not gonna lie, I've been holding back that because I don't want to show to be that guy. because you can see it on some people's faces, especially the 20-year-olds, like, they get annoyed, like, you're gonna ask a question, and we're not gonna move on to the next topic, being, I guess, it's gonna take longer than anticipated, and they have to be at this, I don't know, emergency, 20-year-old meeting that everybody's trying to get to, it seemed like. I'm like, "Look, we're here from," like I said before, "from the whatever time it says on that sheet, 8 to freaking 5 o'clock. Alright, deal with it, alright? Where you gotta be, young man? Where you gotta be, young lady? Where? Do you have tickets to something to something? Like, if you did, why didn't you schedule around those tickets or whatever the fuck you got to do that you try to rush to get through?" It's just, I don't know. Everybody is, especially the you young people, where y'all gotta be, man. Y'all just are really wanting to be at this place. And this I don't know, this generation can't wait for nothing. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be that old dude that's complaining about y'all, but damn, y'all cannot wait for shit. Like, everything's so fast. It's like, I guess that's why they have DoorDash and stuff like that. That's why it's called DoorDash. I need my Taco Bell now. I can't drive. I'm not gonna drive to the store to get it. I need it now. I don't know. I'm praying for y'all. I'm praying for y'all, and I'm gonna try and train my girls to have patience. And I can't, speak for everybody. Like I said, I guess, it's hard to be patient. I am a very patient person. That's why I'm in the field of that I'm in now, and I've been in since I was 17 years old, because I learned patience and learned, everybody is not going to move as fast as you want them to, but you have to, it's hard. And I'm annoyingly optimistic, and I'm annoyingly happy all the time. Sometimes that bothers the shit out of people, but hey, I'm gonna do me. I'm going to be me regardless of what you say. Like I said, my superpower, I've said before, my superpower is not giving a, F a fuck, whatever. Not giving a fuck about what you think about me. Cause I'm gonna do me regardless. So that's that. But yeah, I don't understand this generation. They just can't wait for nothing. Not a damn thing. All right, what else I want to holler about? So, like I said, WrestleMania. Yeah, it's WrestleMania weekend, and if you're a wrestling fan like me, this is our Super Bowl. I'm extremely excited. We got Cody versus um my man the Viper, Randy Orton. That's gonna be a good match, man. We got the other main event, man, CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be big. If you're a wrestling fan, you know who I'm talking about. You know the people I'm talking about. And all the other cards, man. And they looks excited, man. I'm really looking forward. We got 2 days. I love that we have 2 days of WrestleMania now, since they started doing the Saturday and Sunday, 2 full days of events, man. That's awesome, man. It's great. As a wrestling fan, I've been watching WrestleMania since I was yay high, since the '80s, man. I've seen everyone, and then for the last, I guess, 2 weeks, on Netflix, you have the WrestleMania Vault. So I've been watching every WrestleMania, and I've made it so far to 20 something. Now I've just been watching the main events, because WrestleMania starts tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be able to watch every single one up to 42. But I'm going to probably be able to see all the past main events and stuff like that. My favorite WrestleMania was Macho Man. Well, my favorite WrestleMania was probably when the Mega Powers exploded in WrestleMania 5. I say that because I remember being able to get that WrestleMania on VHS. My mother bought it for me, and I probably watched that shit every day for like a year. So that's my favorite WrestleMania. There's been a lot of shit going on with promotion for these wrestling. They got that IC Speed guy or whatever. I don't know, with Division. A lot of celebrities being involved. Pat McAfee. This morning, Leslie Moore, but that was this morning, right? Cameron and Jay Uso got into it, man. A lot of promotional, man, for this WrestleMania, man. So I'm really really looking forward, man, to spending my weekend watching WrestleMania like a child. That's what say. Oh, my birthday was last Friday. Turned the big 48. Thank God. Nowadays, with my birth, some people always try to hide their age. Every year is a blessing, man, and I take it like that, man. And always want to I don't want to do club whatever young birthday shit. My birthday shit is like, I just want to do something with my wife and my girls, and we did that. We went to the Netflix house in Philly, which is awesome. If you like movies and shows like that, they had a whole Wednesday set up, which is an awesome show. They had a bunch of Stranger Things. I did that. I'm a huge Stranger Things fans, and the kids had fun. It was in the big mall in Philly. Um, Kings. Oh man, I forgot the name of it. I can't. My phone's over there. I can't. I'll Google it. Like I said, I'm 48, and I can't remember the places that I've been in the last 5 days, which is cool, sad, maybe whatever. But the Kings of Pressure. Kings of Pressure. Something if I'm saying it right, or I'm probably saying it wrong. But it was in that big mall. I think that's like they say it's like the second, the third biggest mall in America. It's pretty cool, pretty nice. Had a really good time, and then did ran it back like I did last year, and did hibachi meal, hibachi. When they cook the food in front of you, and they do the sake thing. I did the whole sake spray thing, which I guess some people would say pause, but I don't do that pause shit. So yes, I drank sake from a bottle from a Japanese cook. It was very fun, and I'd do it again. I wish I would have recorded it so people could complain about it and say pause and shit like that, and me say I don't give a fuck because I don't do pause and don't care what people think. And I said that already, but I just wanted to reiterate that if I said that right. Um, I don't know what this is my first live podcast, so I'm gonna try and do a lot of the shows like this, see how everybody is doing this and stuff like that. And I guess when I have guests, I'm gonna have to do it, virtually or, however they do that. I have to learn how to do that. Like I said, I'm just starting this podcasting shit. And I have a lot of people in line that I want to ask to be guests to just talk, get on and talk shit, man, about life, our life, parenting, sports, whatever, man, whatever the conversation comes. I wanna. So I don't always have topics. It's very hard to have topics. So what I try to do, that's why sometimes shows take a little bit longer than others because I'm trying to write down stuff through that I go through life experience and stuff like that, and try to make them topics and talk about them and hope people want to listen to my to listen to me. And I'm gonna keep making shows, man. Even if people don't listen, man. I think this is fun, man. I like to talk. I have a big personality. Like I said, I'm annoyingly optimistic and annoyingly happy all the time. So I'm always in a good mood. I do get frustrated in life like everybody else does, but hey, we all here on this earth, man, and we have to live here despite the leadership that we have and despite things that are going on and the craziness and in the world, man. We all have to live in the same rock. So I guess let's make it fun and do the things that you love to do while you're here. You know, you know. Um, all right. I'm out of stuff to say, and I don't want to sit here and ramble because if you are listening to me, you're probably in your car or at lunch, like I always say, and like, all right, B, wrap it up, wrap it up. Uh, so, this show was a little short and sweet. Like I said, it's my first one video. You can see this pretty face and my nerd junk in the background. But um, it's WrestleMania time. Oh yeah. Like Danny Macho Man Savage. This is my bad imitation of Macho Man. He's on my Mount Rushmore of wrestling figures, wrestling. Macho was always there. But oh yeah. Like he would say, "Mm, sign out in my horrible Macho Man um imitation. But everybody have a good weekend. If you're a wrestling fan, enjoy WrestleMania. Thank you for tuning in. And I hope you're enjoying the show. Like I said, you can comment. The show is on YouTube. The show is on Apple Podcast. The show is on Spotify, and it's also what's the other outlet? There's a few other ones though, but I mean, listen to me when you can. And like I said, comment. I'm gonna contact guests soon and see if they want to rap a taste with your boy. So be ready for that. And shout out to the Lakers. I forgot to to add my Lakers in there. We're about to start the playoffs with just LeBron, and I don't think we're gonna make it out the first round though. But I'm a Laker fan, and as you can see, my Laker. Can you see my yeah? Can you see my Laker flag up there? I got that from the Basketball Hall of Fame when I went. But yeah. Shout out to my Lakers, and hope we can win at least 2 games against KD and them. It's gonna be rough though, but what you gonna do? All right, man. Thank you for your time, everybody. Peace and peace in the Middle East. That kind of now makes sense. Yeah, in this climate, right? Peace in the Middle East. Yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all be good.